I want to be able to show you how to configure your app. Everybody can configure their app. I will use, let me explain it this way. Now, these are the two apps I'm going to drop in the group. When I drop these two, this very one, you are going to copy this into the folder. I'm going to drop it into the folder of Retailman. Just copy it into the folder of the Retailman, then you paste it there. Now you come here, send shortcut to your desktop, then your shortcut is on the desktop. I have one here before, so the new one I sent to the desktop, I'm looking for it. Look at it here. Now I want to close this one that I'm running before. Look at it here. I right click on it, then I exit this one so that I can use this one to teach you. Now this very one, you double click. First of all, for you to make this to run automatically, whenever they off the system and on the system, it will automatically connect. You need to come here, click, you type shell. Sorry, if you type, one hand will be on window button and another hand will be on R, window R. It will pop out this. You type shell, double column, start up, shell, double column, start up. You click enter. Now if you are able to get it very well, how you will know you get it? You're going to show app data running. You need to copy this particular app into this. I want to use my normal one I'm using. I don't want to use the one I'm using to teach you. You copy it like this and paste it inside here. Now the function of this thing we have done is to enable this system. Anytime you off your computer and you restart the computer, it will start with the computer without you coming to double click on it. That is essence of this very one we have done. I'm done with this. So understand that what we have done now is to enable the system. Once the system off and you on the system, it will boot with the software. So I have closed it here, quite alright. Now I now want to use this for my train. I don't want to use my own. So you double click here. When you double click and run it, it will automatically come here. The two functions that are here, first of all, it says right click to exit. You want to exit the software by right clicking. When I right click like this, it will come up Ezisolution sales synchronized program. You want to exit, you click yes, it's off. If I double click on it again, you go back again there. Look at it here. Then double click is to ask it to start synchronizing, but I have not configured it. So what you need to do now is middle click to debug. Now this middle click means you must use mouse. Your laptop will not do it. When you use a mouse that have that center button, a mouse that have that center button, but in this just a test version, because we are going to add a control key that will enable you to use a control key to do something about it. But for now, on this test, all you need to do is to use a mouse that have a center, a mouse that have a center, that center round something that you can click. So I'm going to click it now to start the configuration using the mouse, not on my laptop, because no laptop that have the function. I click, then it pop up here. I come up. So you need to fill this form. This is where you fill the form to enable it to start communicating. You need to mention the time of synchronizing. So if you put 10 seconds here, that is every 10 seconds, every transaction made in every 10 seconds, the system will be automatically updating it to the server every 10 seconds. So now here you need to have their FTP account detail. If you are using your website, if you want to use your website, you can use your website. Then create an FTP account in your own website. You understand? For the purpose of the training, I have an account I'm using. Now, you are the one that will choose whatever you want to use here. Whatever you use here, the system will send it to the FTP account. And when you go to the mobile app interface, it will request for this file name. You will type exactly what you type here. Then the mobile app, you will see where to type the server ID. Whatever your server name, you are going to type it. The same thing you fill here, that is what you are going to type. But let's set up other one. The hours you want the software to be able to operate, the time that they are making sales from. If it's 24 hours, you just put 23 here. If you didn't set up this one properly, the hourly sales will not be reporting. So, group number, group hour, then here, daily report, number of days, 7. Now everything you are setting up here is how your mobile app is going to report. Depending whatever you set up here, if you now set, however you set it up here is how it's going to be reporting on your mobile app. So weekly report, you can put weekly report, how many can appear in the mobile app at a stretch. If you put weekly report 4, that means you can report a month. Per week, you will see this week, we see this, depending on how many you put there. Then monthly report, if you put 12 here, that means you are going to report monthly report. When you view monthly report, it will show you 12 months report. Yearly report, how many years you want to see at a go. You put 2 years here, you put 5 years here, that means you can see 5 years at a go. So whatsoever you feel here is what you got. So here, like my own, I use MOBLE 02. Now you are the one that must choose whatever you use here. Whatever you use here is the file that the system is going to export to the FTP server. I have already used 01 before, MOBLE 01. So you can no longer use whatever that you have been used before, because you're going to be taking information from that particular one. You must make sure that whatever you have here, if you are using up to 2 different companies, then you have to be changing the figure. These ones can be the same FTP account can handle so many for you, but the difference is that these ones you must be changing this information. So when you change this 01, it's going to report a different account. Then the mobile app will be able to understand the very company is going to pick. You understand? So I'm configuring this 02. I've used 01 before, so I'm using 02. Anybody can put any name, but remember, when you go to the file name on your mobile app to fill the form, this is what you are going to use. Now I have my FTP account. I'm using FTP account. I type so this is my FTP account. Remember what I type? FTP dot Ezisolution dot site. Depending the FTP account you are using. So whichever FTP account you are using, you can use. You understand? Now I am using mobile at Ezisolution.site. This is what I use. Mobile, that is the username. This is exactly what you are going to enter when he asks you on the site. I mean on the mobile app. You fill the form like this. Then you come over here. Now, what are you going to do here? You have the password. So me personally, I use this as the password. This is what I use as password. Now I am done filling this form. Remember, when you go to the mobile app, you are going to see interface like this. I need to bring in the mobile app interface here. Okay, I'm trying to bring the interface here. Okay, so on this mobile app, now when you are done, you save this. I don't want to save it so that we'll be looking at it while we are configuring. I just send the mobile information here, so I want to show you now. The first one that you are going to see is this. All you need to do is to click. You can add different company. Now the name you are going to put up here, you just choose any name you want to, either the shop location or whatever you want to, so that we use and know that particular company. Let's say the people that have up to 3 different companies. You can say mention the name of the locations, let it not be, but you choose whatever you want to use on this company name. You understand? So the main thing you need to do is just to click plus, because that's how the software will come up with. So once you click on that plus, it will open like this. The company name, enter company name, whatever name you choose to, you just put it here. Let it be one word, one complete word. Put the complete word here. Then now enter server name. What do you do on the server name? On the server name, you go here. This is the information of the server name. You enter the server name. Remember, you are going to create this FTP account by yourself. You are not using my own, because this very one is for the purpose of testing. You can use this account for this testing for just about 1 week, but make sure you are changing your own file name. You will use the whole information I have here for your testing, but don't use what I have used. If you use what I have used, you are only going to be accessing my own cells. You will not be able to access the cells of your own, and it will be conflicting, because my own cells here will report to that account, and your own will also report to that. It will mess up your account. So all you need to do is to choose your own. Put anything you want to put here. You can use my detail for the testing purpose. After 2 weeks, a week, this account will stop working, because I will delete this particular account. Now, when you come here, put anything you prefer to use. Remember what I have said. Now you take this one, you bring in this one, server name. You go to the mobile app, you enter it here, server name. Exactly, don't make mistake. You take the username, which is the username is what you are seeing here. The username. This is the username. You put in the username. You put in the username on the username. Then the password, you can see what I put in my password. You take what I put in my password, the same password you will use. The only thing you are going to, everything here must be the same thing. The only thing you can change is this one. Then you are not picking my own cells. Your own will become a different setup. Once you have changed the up one, your own become a different setup. everything here you need it, because this one I've created it in the website already, and this one is created in the website. That means where you are going to install the information is already enabled for you. You are only just to put in this one to make it a different account, change whatever you want to use here. So that file name, you have to choose the file name and enter the file name down. After you have entered the password, then you save. Once you save and you have gotten this in accurately, you are done. So all you need to do, remember, by then, before you go to the mobile app, you are already done with this one you save. Now when you are done with this one, before you go to the mobile app, the next thing you are going to do is, it's already here, you right click, exit it first, then you can double click again to open it again. That is all. You can double click on it, let it start synchronizing immediately. Even if you didn't do that, it will do it, the system will do it on its own. Now you are done. Everything will start working. Now it's sell and make sales. We are going to make sales for you to see. This is a new setup we do. I'm not using it before. Now, okay, this is the account. I put it, let me be sure. Yes, I put it inside this account. I'll go here and make sales. I'm going to sell only this. So 90 plus the first sales we made. So I set up my this thing before. That's why you are seeing this message. Royalty points. That is why you are getting the message. So this sales is already made. Now I want to go to the mobile app and configure the mobile app. I will just fill those information that you are seeing there in my own mobile app as a new company name. So I'm filling it. In the first company name, I'm going to call it Ezisolution. I call my own company name here Ezisolution. Then the second one on the mobile app, I call it Ezisolution. The second one, and I'm putting the FTP dot Ezisolution. Remember FTP dot Ezisolution dot site. Then the username is mobile at Ezisolution Ezisolution.site. Then the password mobile at 1 2. So I can make a mistake. Then the file name is able 01. Let me confirm. It's like I'm making mistake. Let me be sure that I'm not making mistake on the username and password, so that I want to be sure. What I am doing now, okay, sorry, I can find it out somewhere. I have where I have recorded the username and password. Let me be sure. Okay, it's okay. I want to confirm the password again. I enter to be sure I'm not making mistake. Middle, I want to see what I have there. Okay. The password, mobile at 1 2. Then I save. Now I have it here. Oh, okay, complaining I made a mistake here. That is not the real password. I think it's 10 I have. Let me see again. I made a mistake. I think it's 10 that is the password. So if you make a mistake in the password, that is the information you are going to be getting. So I made a mistake on the password. That is the error I'm getting. So I have to start all over again. Ezisolution FTP dot Ezisolution dot site. Then username mobile at Ezisolution dot site. The password is mobile at 10. It's 10. Then password is at 02. Okay, so please make sure you don't make mistake. If you have make mistake, you will get it error. So now I'm saving. Let me be sure. Must not make mistake. Okay, 02. Yes, everything will be exactly the same thing you entered in your mobile app. So everything is okay now. So I can save here. Now I am done saving. So I can now just click on it like this. It will now show downloading file. If it show you error, it did not. Once error, it shows error, that means there is a mistake somewhere. There is something I did not get well. So that is how to enter it. Once you have everything, everything will be okay. So I have made a mistake somewhere among my settings. That is why I get error. But if I go to this very one that I've been using, that I know is properly set up, everything will be working well. See, this one I have set up very well. Can see my sales report, everything. So I will try this very one again so that I can see mistake. So you must not make mistakes so that everything will be accurate. Thank you. Bye. Okay.